Alright guys, so this is Odin from Team PhOtON and ATS. Got my little team, PhOtON, sponsored by odins and all that. So I'm here to give you some basic tutorials today. Talk to you a little bit about finger rolls, waves, tunnels. A little advanced, I'm just gonna touch on like digits, liquid, and box king tutting, box tuts, and wave tuts, and a little bit of finger tutting. Let's start with the finger roll. I mean, everybody talks about it, it's in every show that you see. But just put the hands together. I know a couple of tutorials tell you to put your elbows together. Don't do that. You'll never have time in a show to do this. Just give yourself a little bit of pushing, and I'll give it straight down. And just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back in. I know people have trouble with these two fingers. A lot of people, just work around it. Like, I mean, I have that problem a little bit too, but just work on it. Make it smooth. Make it your own. And, when you get better, maybe make a tutorial, and you can just carry it over. Just keep it going and going and going and going and going. But that's a basic finger roll. And then now finger waves. Just the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back the same way. And, just make sure you close them all the way down. Once you get better and you actually, make it look good and all that, you can cheat a little bit and just go like halfway down. You don't have to be so strict about it. And what else? Oh, just practice keeping it still. You have to be able to do this stationary. It looks really good stationary, but never do this. It looks bad. Same with your finger rolls. Don't like pull them in like that. Just keep them clean and simple. And finger waves, once you get better, you can carry them back and forth, or bring them across like that. And that's what that is. Alright, so next thing, tunnels. Tunnels, just learn your basic tunnels for now. This is an overhand tunnel. Boom, boom, palm facing down, should be your right hand. Left palm facing up. And what you're going to do is slide the back of your left palm, or the back of your left hand actually, down your right forearm and flip it. Just flip it inwards, And then you're going to leave it there, and then get your right arm, or your right hand, palm up, slide the back of your hand, right hand down your left forearm, and flip it. And then just do that again, and again, and again, and that's your basic movement. Now later on, when you're doing light shows, you can do 1 finger, 2 fingers, 3, 4, and then you start incorporating your whole hand into it. And a tip on your tunnels. Not a lot of people know this, but like when you do your tunnels like this, let me look at it. My elbows aren't moving, and my tunnels are small and kind of choppy. Move your elbow. It's an arm movement. When you do, you see like this, it's not really anything. Incorporate your elbows and your tunnels bigger, nicer, cleaner. Just alright. That's all your basic moves. Oh, and stacking. Almost forgot stacking. Stacking, I know people just I can't even do basic stacks anymore. Keep it original. Just make stacking your own. Like me personally, don't copy my style though. I use my stacks like that. Bring it down, you know, then you flip it up, brings it up, and you know, flip it, or you do stacking like that. That's me personally, I do that, you know, stack. Don't be afraid to get, if it feels awkward, it might actually look good. If it feels awkward and you don't feel it looks good, or somebody says it doesn't look good, then fuck them, but you know, keep in mind, just look at that. This feels awkward at first, but you know, it makes for a good show. You know, and that's all your basic moves. Everything after this pretty much is a little bit more advanced. I'm just gonna barely touch base on it. That'll be a later tutorial, but you know, first things off, the first one thing you really want to learn is your liquid. Now it's a little tricky at first. You kind of need some finger dexterity, you know, stretch it, you know, stretch your fingers all the time, stretch your wrists. You never want to really hurt yourself or get cramps in the middle of a show. That happens a lot, more than you think really. But you know, it's just a matter of you training your hands. You know, it's all muscle. You know, but liquid. I mean, just best tip I can give you is start bending your knuckles, crunch them up like that. See, boom. Then crunch the other ones. Crunch the other ones all the way down, like you see. Crunch them down, and then the other ones you start crunching them, and these ones unfold. See. And you just do that. You go knuckle by knuckle. And these ones crunch knuckle by knuckle. See? And you know, play with it. You know, make it big, make it incorporate your whole hand instead of just your fingers. And then, you know, you got your more advanced liquid and shit where you wrap it around and, you know, just play with it. I mean, like, I didn't learn my advanced liquid by watching a tutorial or anything. I just figured it out one day. I was just like, and I was like, what is this? And it's like, dude, you just learned the advanced liquid. It's like, alright. You know, it's kind of hard to teach. But regardless, that'll be a later tutorial. Yeah. And then you got your tuts, which are, you know, you got finger tuts, and then you got your wave tuts, and then you got your king tuts. You know, that was really sloppy, I know, but you know. So you know, finger tuts is just, I guess a lot of people don't like tutting or incorporating it because they say it looks bad, but like, honest opinion from all those people, they don't do it because they don't have that creativity. Tutting is hard because you need to create everything by yourself. You know, it isn't like tutorials on finger rolls and stuff. I mean, you can give somebody combos, but that's all they'll know with tutting. You gotta let your creative juices flow, pretty much, you know. Put on your thinking cap. And that's pretty much, you know, that's tutting, you know. I mean, you got your wave tuts, which is pretty much tracing. You need some finger dominance for this, so that way you can trace your waves across, and you know, boom, 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 boom. Well, that's more digits, but you know, then trace, 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 trace. You know, or like king tuts. Big tip is don't stress too much, but make sure you always have a 90-degree angle and try to keep your hand flat. Just practice it, you know. Boom, boom, boom. You know, and get creative. Wrap it around. And you know, that's pretty much all it is. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much gloving in a nutshell. I mean, you got special moves where, you know, big finger rolls with the boom, boom. Oh, digits. Almost forgot digits. Those are advanced too. But digits are pretty much circled around a lot of this kind of stuff, you know, or like I'm not good at the other kind, but it's like that, you know, things like that. Boom, 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 you know. Boom, 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 you know, tap them. Kind of sloppy, but that's basic digits. I mean, just pretty much practice this, switching that. The faster you can do it, the better, because it opens up more moves, you know. And then, you know, practice this one. One of my moves that I like to do is this, where it's like they're eating each other 2 at a time. Just boom, and then alternate. Or like this one where they're like almost like melting. Melting together. Like that. You know, and that's your basic stuff. I mean, gloving is so much more than that, but I mean, that's a big base and everything, and you know. Those will be later tutorials because there's stuff within itself. I mean, I can teach you all the basics, but things like tutting, your king tuts and your digits, and even tunnels, because I have a lot of tunnels and stuff, you know. But yeah, this is the first tutorial for the team, and I'm probably going to be coming out with a video soon. And you know, any questions on the video, just ask me, and you know, I'll try to make a tutorial and stuff. You know, try to get better glovers out there, so that way we can have more competition. You know, try and compete out there. Have fun. You know. Well, this is Odin from ATS and Team PhOtON, and y'all have a good day. Plur.